peace, everybody. It's Shakesha in the house. I got Sister Energy, Divine Balance here with us. She's going to speak to us a little bit. Can you tell us just a little bit about yourself, Sister Energy?
Islam. I am Energy Divine Balance. Or excuse me, no, let me take that back. I'm Energy Divine L, born Deanna Yvonne L. And today we are celebrating the summer solstice here at the homestead. Family came out to, show some love to the goddess. Come walk with me.
Is that your phone?
Right now we're working on, food. I'm a little running behind and everything. Got Saw Rock plans, so you're going to hear that.
All right.
But yeah, so we out here, just doing what we do. I got family. I appreciate that. Over here we got the and who we featuring is Goddess Mawu.
Okay.
She reminds us what's really real. Okay. As you can tell, she's on the back of an elephant giving birth. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful.
So, and I painted that myself.
Wow.
I did the floral arrangements. I did the painting on the cans and what have you. My baby girl did the little candles and stuff. That was her contribution to the
wow,
to the
how
goddess
beautiful.
And everything.
Nice.
However, this video wasn't really about just the summer solstice celebration and the cookout. It was more or less about nationality and birthrights and the importance of it concerning us Moors that walk around here misnamed Black, Negro, colored, Afro-American, African-American, especially for us mothers, we need to know who we are. We are Moors. And if you start checking before 1700s, that's all there was. Anything, upwards, you can find Black this and Negro that, blah, blah, blah. But if you start going into history, just more. That's all you're going to ever find. Because that's what you are. And you are the Aboriginal indigenous person to this land. You wasn't brought here. You wasn't. You was already here. Because you are the Aboriginal indigenous autochthonous being to the planet. So all the land is yours. But we're going to just deal with North America, South America, Central America, and all adjoining island empire of the Moors. And that's what we're working on now. But really, this interview is about nationality and birthright. Sister Shakesha got some questions for me, and I don't mind indulging.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Can you tell us about how claiming nationality can benefit like the mundane person? That person is, I got some iPhones, I got a decent paying job, some Michael Jordans. I might even be involved in interracial relationship. My boyfriend, girlfriend, his wife. Tell me, how would you say claiming nationality would benefit that person? What would you say to them?
Well, concerning those types of things, you're going to indulge in those types of things because we're in that type of paradigm right now. You're going to have your iPhones, you're going to have your Jordans, you know what I'm saying? You might even have, relations with, what they call an amalgamated Moor, because that's what the European is. They are Moors, but they're amalgamated Moors. They are, the offspring, the experiments from the Yucatan. But you can do the research, it's right there, but for that individual, the importance of claiming their nationality, because as it stands right now, calling yourself Black, you're saying to the entire world that you're dead in the eyes of the law. That's what it means. Black is a status. It's not a skin tone. You know what I'm saying? What I got on, this is black. But my flesh, this melanin you see, is coming up brown all day long.
Right.
So really, when you acknowledge the fact that you are a Moor, that you are the true American, and then you declare that, that means to yourself. And the Prophet Noble Drew Ali did say, if you don't do nothing else, declare your nationality. That means just be clear within yourself. Because sometimes some people can't make the transition to do this uphill battle by proclaiming it, putting it on the record, sending it out to the rest of the world who you are. Because in all reality, in the paradigm that you're in, when Mother birthed you out, they already devoured you and classified you and sold you on the stock market. And the whole world is feasting from you because you don't know who you are. So when you wake up and say, yeah, I know who I am, and you let the rest of the world know who you are, they're going to respect you because they know that culture came from us. Civilization came from us. So it's important that you acknowledge who and what you are. Because if you don't do that, then you're opening yourself to be molested by any and everybody. And that's what you're experiencing when you get pulled over by highwaymen that you're mistakenly calling policemen. There ain't been a police officer in our land since 1920-something.
You know what? That brings me to my next question, because we already know that the so-called black man and black woman is overrepresented in the prison system. The last time I checked, it was like 13% 40% of the population is black people. However, 65% is in the prison and jail systems. It seems like we got a system right now that's kind of working against us. Can you tell us, how can we expect that a system that's working against us will even entertain an idea such as claiming nationality?
It's not even a matter of entertaining it. This is just national law. This is just cosmic law. This is the universal law. If you don't respect your mothers and fathers, you're not going to get no respect. It's just that simple. You got to declare your nationality by acknowledging your ancient foremothers and forefathers. Those prisons are set up for those people who are calling themselves stateless by saying that they're black. When they're getting classified as black, when they go signing these documentations talking about application for gigs, driver's instruments, or even the identification from a corporation, and that's what it is. And you clearly state that you're black. You're clearly stating that you're dead in the eyes of the law, so law does not apply to you. So these systems are in place because we're out of place. Law don't apply to people who are not in law. When you call yourself a Negro or a black person, you have brought yourself outside of law. Law does not apply to you. Only statutes, codes, ordinances, those things do apply to you because you said they do. You give them the jurisdiction. However, when you declare your nationality, you bring yourself, one, back into the constitutional fold. And the only reason why the Constitution's in play is because the Treaty of Peace and Friendship. We allow them to come here and operate in business. And everything that you're dealing with when you're dealing with the European is a business situation. It is not anything that have to do with government. We are government. Government means governing the mind. That's it. It's just that clear. So these cats that's running around here acting or pretending to be government, they only do that because we are sleeping. We keep calling them government. We keep giving them the jurisdiction. However, they're only corporations. The 13 original colonies, plantations, look it up. They're businesses. That's it. And they're still operating in business. So what we're experiencing with the prison system or the system overall is color of law. And the only reason why color of law exists is because we're outside of law and color of law. Do the research, find out what it means. Black Laws Dictionary, 4th edition, unabridged. It'll give you a clear idea of what colorable is and color of law is versus law. Law is absolute, you know what I'm saying? It's distinct. There's no difference. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a huge difference between color of law and law. You know, and most people that you're finding that's dealing with this whole warehousing of people is because they're outside the law, and that's why they're being up in there classified as numbers, you know, so forth and so on, being treated like the property that they claiming they are. Let me speak on that being property. When you say you Jones, Johnson, Brown, Smith, all these different things, you're also still holding on to the fact that those European family own you still. So to be walking around with all this pride, I'm a Johnson, I'm a Brown, I'm a Smith and all that, that's weird. And they know it's weird, but they don't mind raping you. You feel what I'm saying? Because they know that you're saying that I'm still your property. Do what you will with me. However, you do have ancestral family names, and they know this to be true. Once again, do the research. You have L, you have Bay, you have Day, D-E-Y. You have Ali, A-L-I, and you have Al, A-L. Those are all your family names, and you can attach any one of those to the nomen that you were born with, and bringing yourself back into your family, bringing yourself back to the nation. But when you walk around with these European names, you get what you know what I'm saying? You get what you claim to be.
Okay.
That's simple.
Okay. So can you tell us about how we can go about claiming nationality, or who we might be able to contact that would assist us in doing that?
Okay, and I understand that people, paperwork. It's not so much about the paperwork per se. It is an internal thing. You have to be clear within you. That's why the declaration has to come first, because that's within yourself. You have to know who you are. And once you're clear on that, making up, you know what I'm saying, your paperwork, you can do that yourself. But do understand that your nation's in place to assist you with that. Your grand seal can be placed on your documents. And the best place for me to send you is rbbaypublication.com. That's our online university. Take time to study that for a full year before you jump out there talking about, oh, I'm going to go beat this case, or you jump on the cops. No, you don't do that, because the prophet told us we need to learn to love instead of hate, first and foremost. And then we got to maintain by those 5 principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Those are our creed. That's what we live by. So if we're not doing that, then guess what? Cosmos, karmic energy, it's gonna get you. You know, so It's not so much about the paperwork, but getting the paperwork done. You go to RV Bay Publication, they already got it done up for you, but you got to be ready to do it. And not doing it so you can get out of some court case you got coming up, or you trying to get out of, whatever document or contracts you put yourself in. Nah, just deal with that for the now, but make sure you study. And once you get that Quran, Circle 7, telling you read that, you get clear, on that, you get your studies for Moore's children, you read those 101 questions, you're getting clear. So when you get accosted or you have to, interact with these people, you understand their position, you understand your position, and you can operate in an intelligent tone. I mean, getting out here and getting hostile, you going to the tombs. Because do understand, they got a waste full of mass destruction, and they crazy. They have no idea. Remember, they've been educated by the same system that's educating us too. So they don't really know too much. Those up in higher, positions, those masons, they know what's going on. They know exactly what it is. Your preacher men, your black leader guys, they know exactly what's going on, but they just sold you out, because they'd rather have crumbs on the table, which is amazing to me because this is your house. And you allow house guests to come in to get straight. And now, a couple weeks later, your house guest is charging you rent. And you struggling and breaking your back and really to slit your brother's throat to meet those, so-called liens placed on you. We got to stop it. Mother, we need to stop it. It's all up to mother. Our sons is out here doing the work. They really are. They really, really are. But when mother's still running around here talking about white Jesus, believing in, all these different, no. It's time to put belief away and start knowing who you are, mother. Stop believing you came from a rib of a man. Come on now. Really? We falling for that? And I'm going to address those people in the temples. Yeah. The so-called Moore Science Temple of America. The reincarnated. Come on, man. He was a driver. How is he reincarnated? Stop playing. There's only one last prophet, and it's Noble Drew Ali. Prophet only means teacher, and he taught you right and exact. And everything he did was to make sure that you get back on, track, mother. So for you to sit up here, birth these babies out, sign them over to a corporation, and then take them down the street to Reverend T.C. Chicken Wings Church, we got to stop that. We got to stop that. Because these babies don't deserve that. And trust and believe, they come in here already knowing. So they're not going to fall for the okie doke anyway.
Powerful, powerful, powerful. Sister Energy, Divine Balance, I want to thank you so much. Can you give that website for people to take a listen to again? Anything else you might want to add? Go ahead and do that right now.
That would be rvbaypublication.com. That's RV Bay, B-E-Y, publications, that's with an S.com. And then you check out Kaylin Nan Moore's on YouTube, Brother Cujo Ottawa L. Grand Sheik up there in Canaan land, which you might know it as Canaan or Canada, but it's Canaan land. Trust and believe, that brother is awesome. Sister Anani, Sister Rosmariah Bay, Brother Miz, oh my goodness, and the master teacher Taj Tariq, he's not playing with us. He's making sure you understand how King Alfred's plan is in full effect right now. And we need to start getting our studies up and start claiming what's ours, mother. Right. I appreciate you sons doing your job, but, mother, you need to stop it. You really do. Stop being the BT 1000, 2000 edition, and then raising simps and other chicken heads. We need to stop that. The nation, we ain't got that to do. And it's a karmic debt that you're not going to be able to escape. And trust and believe, if you don't do it this time around, you're going to come back and you're going to have to do it again. I heard that. This is my son, Allah. The reasons of Daka L.
Islam, everybody. Thank you so much, Sister Energy. Thank you so much, young man over here. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you all. Shakesha Bell signing off. Peace.
Islam.